We are here today to talk about some questions from our students for return to school that's coming in February. I'm going to take a moment to introduce the people we have here. My name is Ms. Pittman, the Prep Academy Dean. I'm sure that you have heard from me before. Mr. Heaton, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am, of course, Mr. Heaton. I am the Senior Academy Dean, and today we have invited a very special guest. She is a scientist, top in her field, probably one of the best scientists in the country, and certainly not a member of our staff in a costume. This is Dr. Weknowdis. Welcome, Dr. Weknowdis.
Great. We're going to take our first question, and this comes from Katrina.
Hi, so I was wondering, since the survey was issued out, whether you want to go back in person or stay online for February. I was wondering if there's going to be another time in which students are able to change their mind, whether to actually go back in person, or how is that going to work? Because that was mentioned once, but I was wondering how that is explicitly going to work.
Yeah, Dr. Weknowdis, could you start us off with just an overview of the psychology behind changing your mind?
Time, we do not notice. Minutes, we notice. Seconds, we notice. Time, we do not notice.
Excellent points. Yeah, and I'll add on, Katrina, I think that if you are currently hybrid and you want to move to remote, we can do that. All you would do is let your advisor know, and they will let the dean know. And if you are currently remote and you want to change to hybrid, that's going to take us a little more time. Just let your advisor and dean know, and we will work on it as soon as we can. I think that was a great first question. Great work, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, everyone, especially Mr. Heaton. Yeah, let's hear our next question. That is going to be. Oh.
Hi, so I was wondering.
No, we already had that question. Let's have a new question. And this question is coming from the one, the only Caleb.
Hi guys, my name is Caleb Mabasa. I'm a 12th grader. I have a note card with my question because I will forget if I don't have a note card. The question is, how will students be organized into cohorts to know what days they will be going into the building? That's my question. My question for you guys is, do you say pasta or pasta? I say pasta. Let me know.
Yeah, so actually two questions there, Dr. Weknowdis. How are we doing the cohorts, and then the pasta question.
Pasta, we know this. We know this, the pasta with the words and the sounds, because we know this, the pasta. And the groups, we know there'll be two, some days, some groups, we know this, some days, other groups, we know this. We know groups and days. We know this.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like Dr. Weknowdis said, we are basically splitting the students who want to return in half. We're trying to make sure that that split means that each of your classes has, half or hopefully less than half of the students in it. And so we're just dividing students up based on how to make sure that no class has more than, 10 students in it.
And I'll only add in that we'll probably know more information about that schedule early next week. You'll be hearing from us. Thank you. All right. Guys, the biggest struggle is how to move slides, really. And our last question from a student today is going to be from Adam.
Hi, I was just wondering, for the return to in-person school, will there be any PPE given to students if they don't have any? So like, let's say if they forgot their mask at home, or they need hand sanitizer, or they need like a face shield or gloves, will that be like provided by the school to the students?
Yeah, Dr. Weknowdis, do you want to take a stab at that one?
Science, we know this virus air, hydrogen, helium, oxygen. We know this. We know faces, virus. We know mouth, noses. We know this. science.
Yes, exactly. We will have masks available. We ask that you bring your own if you can, but we will have them here. We have plenty of hand sanitizer. No need to worry about that. So, bring whatever you can for sure, but then we will also have plenty of extras if we need it or if you forget.
We know this. We nailed this.
Also, since we're talking about what people are supposed to wear, Mr. Heaton, do you want to elaborate on dress code during return to school?
Yep. So dress code is basically, dress appropriately for school. We're not going to worry about collars. We're not going to worry about, holes in jeans, all that sort of thing. We want you to dress appropriately and comfortably. If you wear something that, has inappropriate language or symbols or something like that, we'll call home and we'll talk about changing. But for the most part, we just want you to be comfortable. So a dress down day dress code would be fine.
Doctor, any words of wisdom to add?
We rock this.
Thank you. Also, let me see if I can. Oh, it keeps wanting to do it again, guys. My last and final statement here is that there's probably more questions that you have. Just remember that the strength of the pack is the wolf, strength of the other way. And so just remember that we're in this together. We're trying to make sure that we are supporting each other for the safest return to school possible. Make sure that you're asking when you have questions. We'll make sure we get those answers. And this is going to be great as long as we're all doing the things. Thanks, guys.
We will get through this.
Oh, no.
We do this.